Welcome back, everyone. So we all have a bestie that we can call when things get rough, but what do you do when that friendship takes a wrong turn? We're back with our brand new segment that we call Friend to Friend, where we address difficult issues between BFFs. Our girlfriend guru, Denna Babul, is here to offer her expert advice. Welcome.
Thank you, thank you.
I am so glad you're back. New year, time to mend fences, if that's the case, if that's what you want. And we actually have a special guest coming up in a minute, but Denna's gonna kind of set this story up as to what is happening. We've got two friends who work together.
Yes.
And what is happening? They drifted apart?
Yeah, so Nadine is a hairstylist in LA. She fell in love and moved to Atlanta with the guy that she fell in love with. And she's going back and forth to LA to take care of her clients.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, her friend is who owns the salon. And they were friends before they started working together. And now, since she's moved, the transition has made their friendship take a back seat. And she kind of wants to know how to talk to her about it.
Yeah.
And how to come back to Atlanta for good and do hair here and then let her friend know she still wants to be friends, but she's got to let her go.
Oh, wow. This is a lot. Let's bring Nadine out. Come on out. Come on out, Nadine. Thank you for being here. You are so sweet for being here and sharing your story, because the feedback we're getting, people are so happy because for whatever reason, sometimes we are seeing our friendships drift and we want to help. But let's back it up a minute. So she set it up beautifully, but talk to me about really what's been going on in your heart with this friendship.
Well, our friendship was always a friendship, and then it turned into a working relationship. And since I have moved here, it's only been about business, which I understand things transition, but I want there to be that friendship. It hasn't been about how are you doing in Atlanta, it's when are you coming back to LA.
Is she resentful because you're going back and forth?
Yeah, I think so, yes.
Does she have a financial tie with you? Are you in any kind of contractual obligation with her where money's in the picture?
Yes.
Oh.
So there's a little financial, because I work there, I make her money while I'm working, so there's a little bit of that, but.
So the rub is you miss the friendship part of it, right?
Yeah.
And so when you're going back and forth, you're having to go from East Coast to West Coast to go take care of the clients, which is helping her, right?
Yes.
Is she happy for you? Sorry to interrupt, Tina. I'm dying to.
That is part of it. She, I think, started out to be happy with me, but it's evolved over the last year that it's not about my happiness. Yeah. She doesn't ask about me. She doesn't ask about my transition, how hard it's been. That if I'm going to start working here, it's only been about when I'm coming back.
So you feel like it's more of a transaction at this point. The friendship's kind of gone.
Yeah.
Have you tried to reconnect? Do y'all go out for a cocktail, or is it just work?
Once in a while, but it's always me saying, hey, let's go out and have a drink after work, or what are you doing? I'm here this week, but it's
not the same.
Yeah, and sometimes I don't even get a response from her. It's, oh, you're here from this day to this day, thanks. And that's.
So sounds like she's kind of cut you off from the beginning. Like she's like, this is business, she's headed her way. Yeah. She's found love, she's moving this way, and now I got to take care and save myself.
Exactly.
Yeah. Which
is, she's in maybe survival mode, thinking you're gonna probably move here permanently.
She's hurt. And you're both hurt.
Okay,
You're both hurt.
how are your, you mentioned that it's obviously been a little bit stiff. What happens, Denna, what do you recommend that she talk to her, reach out?
Yeah.
Until she gets her, like make her commit to coffee or a drink or something? What do you think?
You want the friendship.
I think the friendship is important to me because I value what we had before, and I can see where we were before our transaction, so to say, business-wise.
Right.
So what I would say to get ready for a conversation like this, I would think about a couple of things. One, do you value the friendship? And y'all both make that known.
Yeah.
2, what are your intentions? Making sure you're coming from an honest place. You got to know that. You got to know because if you want to hurt her, that's a different thing, which I know you don't.
No.
Yeah.
The other thing is using I statements. So I feel versus you made me feel, because then she'll get defensive.
Right.
I think thinking about the best case scenario, we got to plan for these conversations just like we plan to tell a guy what's up.
Right.
Yeah.
You got to say, this is my plan, and be specific. This is what I need from you. Let's set business aside, and then let's talk about our friendship. Let's move on from there, so you can be happy. You can't be going back and forth.
Right.
She's going to get pneumonia.
Yeah, right, exactly. And that may be it too, that she is really hurt. Maybe she feels like you're abandoning her.
Right.
But at the end of the day, if you really do want to salvage it, you have to have that tough conversation.
Right.
Dina's absolutely right.
Yeah.
Are you prepared if it doesn't end well?
Yeah, I'm going to have to be, because really my life is here now, starting my life with
Over.
And you want to leave everything on a good note because you're in love.
Yeah.
Right.
So you want to pass the torch and say, I have to go here, but I'd love to see you when I'm in LA.
Right, and I do want to.
This can be taken care of.
Yes, it can be. And I know we have to wrap, but I just want to say, I would, if I were you, also make sure from the business perspective, you really outline what your plans are, your exit strategy. So she really knows you put some time and thought and effort into it.
Yes.
Yeah. And she knows you value that relationship, the working relationship.
Yeah, I love this.
I love it too. Your hair looks so good,
Your hair is
Nadine.
gorgeous.
Thank you.
Nadine came all the way from LA, well, here now, but to share her story. And if you have a question and you want to know how to mend a relationship with a bestie, email us. It's guest@atlantaandcompany.com, or reach out to Dina directly at DENNA@babel.com. We can get a message to her if that was too fast for you. But we have a lot of people who are working on this in the new year, so thank you.
Sure. Thank you.
Good info.
Good job.
All right.